Gfan 84, and man, do I have a Kong size review for you today. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. Yes, I finally got it. My target finally got it. Or should I say, got them. Giant Robotic Kong. It's actually not called that. Mega Punching Kong. Happy. I finally got it. I'm happy my target finally got it. I know I'm a little late to the game, but here we are. I finally got it. As usual, let's take a look at the box. Here you got the Godzilla and Kong. The Mega Punching Kong. There's the QR thing if you want to scan it, if you care. Side, Kong, Godzilla vs. or X Kong, New Empire. The back, there's the glare as usual. There's him with the swing action punch. And the swing action punch right there with another QR code. And the bottom. As usual, my trusty fancy dancy partner in crime, D-Walt. Utility knife. D-Walt, hit me up. Let's crack right into this bad boy. Now, when I went to Target, they actually only had two of this one and the other one. You got a glimpse of it. So I was super happy. And if you guys are having trouble, let's just rip it open. Let's cut it open. If you guys are having trouble finding this particular toy, at my Target, it wasn't with the Godzilla Kong, because at my Target, you got the, I want to say like the Star Wars Marvel figures, and then you got like the Godzilla Kong little section, and then towards the right of it, you got, or left of it, you would have the Jurassic World stuff. This was like 2 or 3 aisles away from all that. Like it was, I want to say, opposite aisle of the sporting goods stuff. Why they decided to put it there, I'm not sure if they were just hiding it. There we go. Did we get it? This one doesn't want to come. There we go. We got her. That was a little struggle right there. The way they have the feet sitting on these zip ties are double crossed on it. It's really hard. Oh, and the inside of it, the crystals, I think that's what was on the original 6-inch and 12-inch figures. So here we go. I can already tell this looks way better than the giant figures. It feels better. Well, obviously it's going to feel a little bit better because the electronics inside of it. But here you go. Got the Kong. The holes, we'll get to that on a closer look, but they're still pretty evident. I wish they would hide them. Yeah, and the feet are still hollow as ever. Let's get to the gimmick. The battery's not that, it's probably been used and abused from other people. The sounds, you know, not bad. I'm not quite sure it really is That one sounds like a good Kong roar, but the other ones sounds a little funny. Now there again, I don't know if it's the battery used and abused. And let's see. Oh, so you got a button right there. That's the button. It's blending in pretty well. There you go. You can see the button right there. Now when you swing it, there's your swing in action. Cool little gimmick. Very, very happy with it, actually. This is not that bad. So let's really kick into it and get to a closer look. Here we are with a closer look. Now before we get to the closer look, let's get a size on this bad boy. Now from the bottom of his foot to the crown of his head is 13 inches. And from the right end of the beast glove to the left hand is 10.5 inches. Now that we got that, let's jump right into a closer look. Now, this is going to be a little hard because he's so big, but I'm going to try my best for you guys. Now, as you can see, the detail in the mouth inside the mouth there is pretty good. A lot of detail. The paint job itself is actually not that bad. It's not too sloppy at all, which I was expecting it quite a bit. The chest, you got the scars and the voice box right there. Let's go right down to the foot. You got the browns and the grays mixed with the whites. Like I said earlier when I opened it, you got the screw hose. I wish they would cover them up. I really do. You got the battery box and then the button for the gimmick. We'll get to that here in a second. Now let's go to the articulation. That's probably the best bet to go like this. His arm goes all the way up like that. That's as far back as it goes. Bring it back down. Goes all the way around. The elbow joint goes all the way around. The hand goes all the way around. The head itself, yeah, it still goes sideways. Stops right there and right there. Same thing with the beast glove. Maybe. Wow, that's super tight right there. That does not want to go up. So it has, you can see him getting angry with me. So it does have the joint for it to go up, but mine does not go up. Now that might go with the gimmick of it, which I said we'll take a look at it. So we'll skip all that. So what you see with the arm is what you see. The leg itself. Leg itself. The leg bends back and goes up and twists to the side. That is it. He has the other leg itself, bends there and goes up. Whoa. Yeah, he's not liking me showing you guys the articulation on this stuff. So that's what you guys have for the articulation. All right, now for the gimmick. Like I said, you have that button right there that does the voice box. One way to do the voice box. There you go. The lights stay lit pretty good. Still lit up. That seems to be about all the options for the voice. And now, besides the button, you got like a sweating And one last thing about it, the end of his beast glove right there is all rubber. So if kids do play with this and try hitting their younger brother, sister, or even parents, it's not going to hurt as severely. It's all being rubber. Now let's get to a size comparison. Here we are with the size comparison. We got the 6-inch Scar King with the mega-sized Kong. As you can see, there's a big size comparison there. But this was the smallest. We're going to the biggest. So let's get to our next size comparison. Here we are with our next size comparison. We have the giant size Scar King with the mega size Kong. Now, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I do believe Kong was a little bit bigger than Scar King. So technically, if you wanted to go this route, size comparisons, this would probably be your best bet to do it. Now let's get to our next size comparison. Here we are with our next size comparison. We have the giant sized, everybody's favorite, dog Shimo and mega sized Kong. As you can see, they absolutely do not mesh well together, pair up well together. It looks absolutely horrible, the size comparison to them. So let's go to our next size comparison. Here we are with the last and final size comparison. We have the giant size Kong and we have the mega size Kong. As you can see, the mega size Kong has this beat, hands down. The size, the look, and the colorization. Now, the size difference on it, you can obviously see there's a big one. It's roughly 3 inches, give or take. The paint job, the Mega, they did it absolutely 10 times better. And the look, I'm going to have to give it to the Mega itself again too. It's not as sloppy as the Giant. It's just better overall. Maybe Playmates should have just scrapped the whole Giant size line and just went straight for the Mega size line. To me, I think that would have been a better route. All right, now let's go to final thoughts. Here we are with the final thoughts. The mega size Kong. Now, I was a little hesitant when I seen the price, but it was so hard to come across. I instinctively picked it up. Now, you can tell a big difference from this line to the Giants line. It's naturally so much better. I am very impressed of how well Playmates made this. A little depressed that they could not do that with the Giants line and or the 6-inch line. Now, if this is the level of quality that we're getting from Playmates, they should have picked it up from the 6-inch and the Giant and had the same quality of level of quality, excuse me. This is definitely a 2 thumbs up, for sure. This thing's got a cool gimmick, 2 ways to make it roar. It looks phenomenal. It's very little, some naturally little paint flaws. It's got the rubber hand on there, so you don't got to worry about, like I said before, a young kid, a parent getting hurt from the punch from the kid, or even an adult doing that to somebody. You know, because it's got that rubber little tip to it. It's not going to hurt. I mean, you might feel it a little bit, but it's not going to hurt you as if it was getting hit by plastic. Yeah, if you see this, I suggest picking it up. Is probably the best version of Kong out as of this date. So there you go. It's Gfan 84. You guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'm out.